everyone, welcome to another episode on the Rams Family channel. Today I want to talk about those little root balls. It's finally time to put them to good use. I've been talking about them for so long. Now, there's a few things you need to know about these things. You should be working with any kind of shrubs or tree. Whatever it is you want to use, you just have to make sure that you use the right size of ball, the right soil, and reminds me I have to go back inside and get the rooting hormones. But before I do so, I will be using the small one just because I want to use it on the gooseberry bush right here. And I have a few straight shoots that are coming out right off the ground. They don't have roots yet, so it's not like rhubarb where you can just slice the roots and split it in half and have two rhubarbs, right? You have to make sure that you do it the right way, and if you kill the roots, well, or if you break the roots, you kill the plant. So I'm gonna be using those little balls. I have some soil next to me that I actually boiled, sterilized. I will be putting it in here, and I will show you what to do in a second. First thing you need to know when it comes to gooseberries, you have to be very extra careful about those thorns. There's one here. Trust me, they sting like crazy. If they get stuck under your skin, you could get infected and it burns and it hurts. I know that by experience. So I will be very extra careful. I have my knife here. I will be cutting about, you should go about no more than 2 inches. But in the case of those little balls, they're very small, so I don't want to go more than half the size of the ball. So I will go maybe like 2 centimeters, 3/4 of an inch maybe. Just cut the bark all around the branch, all the way to the wood. Sorry about the angle. I'm gonna go with these 2 branches here, this one and this one. Not easy to do to film. When I need my 2 hands to do the work, but hopefully you get the point when I'm done. You also want to remove all the cambium. I wasn't sure how thick it was gonna be under the bark, but it's still very visible, so very easy to remove. Make sure you don't go too far. I'll be using what I have at my disposition. I will be using a leaf that I just found on the ground just to apply a little bit of rooting hormones. It's actually windy here. Might be hard to put properly around the branch, but I think I got it now to put the soil, the mud, whatever it is you want to call it. I call it mud. I want to remove the excess water from the soil. As you can see, there's way too much. It has to be moist, humid, but not watery, because you don't want mold in there. There you go. It's kind of weird. It's sliding through the branch. Now there's a little let me show you like a bigger one here. When you look on those little pods, there's like a little hook right here. You want to put that on top to make sure it doesn't slide up and down. And you want to have that more on the high side of the branch, of the part where you cut the roots. You also have to make sure that it is very tight on the branch. Maybe that branch is a little bit too small. I'm gonna have to tie it up, tape it there maybe. I have tie wraps, and I will be using tie wraps to tie it up to the top. I know it's not the perfect way to put it, but I have to put it tight to make sure that it stays up there. Ouch! Those thorns, I tell you. So I have to make sure it stays up here. How can I do that now? It has to stay there. The branch is a little bit small. Rookie mistake. I'm gonna have to put like tin foil maybe around it and tape it there. You should be putting tin foil, especially if you don't want roots to get too warm, because you don't want like to have it dry up too much. It has to stay up. It needs to stay there. So I have tin foil. Let's try to find a way to make this work. Ouch. Those thorns, they're bad, I tell you. And I have duct tape. Is there anything that duct tape isn't good for? Really? It's good for anything you want to do. Except that sometimes it does stuff like this and it sucks. So I will try to tie it up as high as I can, as tight as I can, around the branch, like this. There's a thorn here that I don't want to get stung by. And I will put a little tiny piece of tape just to make sure it stays up there. I will go around the branch like this. I know it's not ideal, but it will stick there, and it shouldn't move on the branch. It should stay there. Ouch. Those thorns are the worst. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's not moving. It's not gonna go anywhere. Hopefully the soil will stick on the branch. I know maybe the pot is a little bit too big for the branch, so it's making me second guess that one. Maybe I should go for this one here, because this one is too big. See, this one is not even tight, and it seems to be working well. All right, so that big branch here, the balls seem to fit perfectly. I will be doing that one. And after that, I don't know if it's going to be today or any other day, but I will be doing a lot of wild apple trees. I have some plums, pears, cherries, and so on here. I also have like a few honeyberries that I want to propagate. I will be trying this method on a lot of plants, on a lot of trees, on a lot of shrubs. Hopefully in a month and a half, 2 months, I should have interesting ending for the video, so stay tuned.